Calling all adventurers, pun seekers, and jungle cruise skippers.
It is time to check out what we think might be the most underrated restaurant in Magic Kingdom. It's time for a Skipper Canteen review. Let's go! Today we are here in Magic Kingdom to test out what is rumored to be the best restaurant in this park. We are putting the puns, plates, and restaurant to the test to let you know if this dining reservation is actually worth your time and money. This restaurant is located in Adventureland in Magic Kingdom. It is a table service restaurant and is themed to the Jungle Cruise, the famous Jungle Cruise attraction in Adventureland as well. Here you can immerse yourself in the legacy of the Jungle Cruise. The same skippers who guided your streamer down the Nile, Amazon, and Congo rivers have opened the doors and kitchens of their tropical headquarters to fellow adventurers and famished families like your own. Some people say this is a little bit more adventurous eating as the cuisine is Asia, South America, and African inspired. So heads up, might not be the best option for picky eaters. Now within this restaurant there are 3 different rooms to dine in. First there's the cruise colonial era mess hall, which is not very messy at all. Thank you very much. Yes, I am going to be giving you so many puns throughout this review, so just get ready for it. The second room is the Jungle Room, which is former family parlor of Dr. Albert Falls himself, which he has to do with the story of the Jungle Cruise. And then finally we've got the SEA room, which is a once secret meeting place for the Society of Explorers and Adventurers. So according to rumor and lore, Dr. Albert Falls was an explorer known for his ability to navigate rivers. In 1911, he founded the Jungle Navigation Skipper Company to help navigate his fellow explorers, aka the Jungle Cruise. So then, upon his death, his granddaughter, Alberta, took over the running of the company, and that's when she discovered the secret SEA meeting room in the offices of the building, which she then, the fabulous businesswoman that she is, turned it into the Skipper Canteen, what we know today. We've made it to our table. We are in the secret room. This is so exciting.
I think we arguably have the prettiest table.
Oh, absolutely, with this beautiful butterfly wall. I love it.
Okay, so first up we have our appetizers. This is the secret Brazilian cheese bread. Yeah, it's a secret. It's not on the menu. We're really fancy. We're in the secret room.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
But they told us as soon as we sat down.
But everyone here knows, and now you guys know, but it's a secret amongst the group.
It's okay because we're in the secret room so we can tell you the secret.
But we're only allowed to talk at this level and this close to the table at all times.
And if you can't smell the cheese bread, then you're not allowed to talk about it. So you have to be pretty close. So we got this secret cheese bread. We also got the fried rice that comes with spicy chili garlic shrimp, and it's over pork fried rice with eggs and peas, and I am starving.
It's the backside of water.
Hey, he did it. And for drinks today, Emma and I both got a beverage because we can, and it's last to leave, and it doesn't count towards our food budget. So,
I'm done.
oh, you are done.
I don't even have a food budget anymore.
Okay, first, Emma got the house-made Skipper Sangria, which is your choice of red or white wine blended with juices, spices, and fruit.
I got the white.
Oh, a white? Okay. And then I got the Golden Haze Margarita, which is tequila that is The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson's tequila brand, Grand Marnier liqueur, agave syrup, lime juice, and smoked chili bitters. I will say I've had this margarita before. Cheers! This is really delicious. I will say it's your basic margarita. It tastes great. I do think it's really, really fun that it is The Rock's tequila because it fits with the Jungle Cruise in the movie. I think that's super fun. Overall, basic margarita. There's not really any hint of the chili bitters in there. There's a slight orange flavor from that Grand Marnier, but again, just very subtle. Very, very good margarita. And normally, I am not a margarita person. Like if I'm getting some kind of drink, I'm gonna get like a swirl with another flavor. But I do really like this margarita. So I would recommend it. I've gotten it before and I'm getting it again.
Would you say it's The Rock approved?
Yes.
All right, time to try out the sangria. I'm actually on a really big sangria kick in my personal life right now, to let you guys know that. This one's actually really nice. It's light, it's very fruity. I think it's a really safe, sweet drink. I don't think it's the best sangria I've ever had. I will say if you're on Disney property and you want a really good sangria, Barbados is a great one. This one's very nice. It's not spectacular, but I'm happy to have it, especially because you cannot drink in Magic Kingdom unless you're at one of the table service restaurants. So we like to utilize that option while we are at table service restaurants. I always say if you want to, this is a great place to do it. I like the sangria. It's very good, but it's not stellar.
Everything looks legal over here.
So good.
Buon proveito, buon noite. That's Portuguese for have a good afternoon and enjoy.
Thank you.
We're in love with him, by the way. Like, as a collective, he's so fun. And also shout out Katie.
Katie's our waitress.
Yeah.
First up, I'm trying the secret, not so secret, cheese bread. Now let's try it with the chimichurri sauce. On its own, cheese bread, amazing, phenomenal. With the addition of the chimichurri sauce, it's technically it's poblano cream cheese with the chimichurri sauce. Amazing. There's a little bit of a spice there, so if you're spice averse, just be aware. But I think you should try it. It's so good. I love this cheese bread. You can't come to Skipper Canteen and not get the cheese bread.
All right, so I'm gonna try this spicy chili garlic shrimp on pork fried rice. I don't get any of those flavors. It's not spicy at all. I definitely get like a salty soy sauceness to it. And there's not a lot of like pork. So while I'm saying that I don't get any of those flavors, I'm not getting a lot of spice or chili or garlic within this shrimp situation. However, it's not bad. It tastes like good, almost good Chinese food. Like if I was gonna get a shrimp fried rice, it tastes like a good. There's a good amount of. It tastes like soy sauce. A good amount of soy sauce. I agree with Emma. Emma thinks it could be an entree. And the portion size, the three of us, we just kind of shared it like as an appetizer, and one person could eat it as an entree 1,000%.
And for my entree, I got Skipper Dan's. Okay, that's a lot of Dan's. Skipper Dan's Dan Noodles, which is thin noodles tossed in a savory, spicy chili sauce, topped with crispy pork, pickled mustard greens, radish, and cucumbers. This I have not had before. It looks amazing. When our server Katie brought it out, we all audibly gasped. So I'm really pumped and excited to eat this. Okay, we're reenacting it for you to give a good, to give you the vision. Okay, I'm gonna be Katie. Okay, here are the noodles.
Got the butterfly.
Did you?
How did she?
Skipper Dan?
I'm glad it's not Skipper Paul.
I know. All right, I've gathered my thoughts. Very good entree. This is delicious. Very, very good. Again, not really tasting any spice. Mainly just that soy sauce flavor again, which we were just talking about it because they also tried it. We're thinking maybe that all of the dishes here possibly used to be spicier, and then they might have had to dial it back a little. Because listen, I'm from Texas. I can handle spice, but I can recognize when someone else might not be able to handle it. So if that were true, I would tell you, hey, there's a little bit of spice in here, but there's not any spice. But it's very, very good. I would get this again and again.
All right, I got the hearty hard char siu pork, which is char siu marinated pork served with seasonal vegetables and jasmine rice. What's interesting is that they've already cut up the pork. Like it's not like a big slab of meat. Like they're all like I don't need a knife for this, which I thought was an interesting choice. But here we go. If you love soy sauce, you're gonna love I feel like that is the main ingredient that they're cooking with. The pork is really good. There's is like a sweet profile with a large dose of soy sauce. It's not like even though it looks like a barbecue, it definitely is not a barbecue. I would say it's a sweet soy sauce kind of concoction. The meat is cooked wonderfully. It's juicy, and I could definitely get this again. Again, I think it's really interesting that they chose to cut the meat into perfectly like bite-sized pieces, as opposed to giving me pork, which means like I don't need my knife. Like you think of like, oh, I'm gonna like a slab of meat, like a pork or a steak or something. I'm gonna need a fork and a knife. I only need my fork, which is less work for me on my vacation. Because but you know what I'm talking about? It has that hard outer shell of the rice where like the rice is crispy on the top, and then it's actually like better, like more cooked on the inside. So something something weird about it, but it's not bad. It just tastes like jasmine rice. And then there's a whole vegetable situation over here, which I will eat. Yeah, vegetables are good. There's a nice crunch to it. It's not too mushy. Texture is great. The seasoning on it is great. Again, this whole plate, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Jasmine rice is okay, but I'm impressed with everything that we've had here today so far.
All right, so I got the Baba lamb chops. It is the spice rubbed lamb chops with chermoula, cauliflowers, potatoes, onions, and a harissa sauce that comes garnished with preserved lemons and herbs. All right, cheers. All right, I'm here to change the tone because I love Skipper Canteen. I will actually say I think the lamb chops are exceptional.
Wow.
It is prepared so well. The harissa on the side kind of reminds me a little bit of like a peppery sriracha. It's not really hot. There's just a little bit of that like heat in your mouth, but it's not hot. It's not too spicy. The vegetables are a little bit underwhelming compared to the lamb, but they're really well prepared. They're nice and they're soft, but they're not too chewy and they're not hard. The lamb easily, though, I think is really well prepared. The preserved lemon and the herbs around the edge adds a really nice flavor and crispiness to the crust around the lamb. Overall, I'm very pleased. I would get this again, but again, I really like Skipper Canteen. I like that savory dish. I personally think it's the best option in Magic Kingdom, and I still feel that way even after today. All right, to top off our lovely evening, we are going to have the Kangaloosh. It is an African-inspired chocolate cake with caramelized bananas served with a cashew caramel ice cream topped with coffee dust. And I don't know, at this point, you might desperately need this. Why are you doing your nails that way?
All right, I'm ready. Got our spoon.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Sage, come on. Okay.
Cheers.
To Dan.
Oh my.
She's yummy.
That's really tasty.
So we just finished the Kangaloosh, and I just want to show you how good it was. We barely got in a review about it because we just absolutely devoured it. So really the big flavors were the caramel cashew ice cream and the chocolate cake. I didn't really get a lot of the coffee dust. Or the caramelized banana was great, but I didn't really get a lot of the coffee dust. I was hoping for more coffee dust, but other than that, it just tasted like one of those molten lava cakes, except it wasn't hot. It had that fun texture of the ice cream on top of the chocolate cake. It was really good. I could have had another one of those by myself.
The caramelization on the banana, I also thought added a really nice crunch that I really liked.
But overall, I think it's been a really solid evening here at Skipper Canteen, both between the drinks, the appetizers, the entrees, and the dessert. We all agree that this is one of the better places here at Magic Kingdom table service restaurants, and the service here, I cannot rave highly enough about the waitstaff here. Katie, and there's been a few others that have joined and just really charmed us and made us feel included and told jokes the entire time.
Overall, what did you guys think about our dinner?
Emma!
I still really love Skipper Canteen. I don't think it's the best restaurant in Disney World by far, but I do think it might be the best one in Magic Kingdom.
I totally concur. All the flavors were really great. I will say it is probably more for the adventurous eaters. However, if you see the word adventurous, I wouldn't go to the total extreme. It's not like a Yak and Yeti or something you would get at the Animal Kingdom with those kind of like rich spices. There was a lot of soy sauce, a lot of Asian inspiration, I think. So it wasn't so far-fetched, like so crazy adventurous. I think a picky eater could find something here, but still a little more adventurous than Cosmic Rays.
I agree. I think this is a great restaurant. I think it was not busy at all. We grabbed this reservation at 1 o'clock this morning?
1 o'clock
which,
this morning.
Don't worry about it. So it's never booked up. You can always get reservations. There's also the walk-up wait list if you need it. But again, I think it's a great restaurant, great vibes. If you love the Jungle Cruise, you're going to love this restaurant because there were puns everywhere. Katie is so punny. We love you, Katie. We love you, Katie. Now, all in all, this was a table service, so it's a little bit more expensive. Sit down, nice meal. Rapid fire, was your entree worth the price? Yes.
1,000% yes.
Absolutely. So you get what you pay for. Quality service, quality food, quality atmosphere. Oh,
and quality puns.
Now I will say we are here as a part of our huge last to leave challenge. If you have not seen that entire video, it is already up on the channel and you can figure out why we're kind of loopy already. Go check it out. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
And now go watch our big last to leave Disney World challenge. See you there.
Bye.